On Halloween night, my truck caught fire while I was on the highway. Luckily, I got off in time, but here are all the videos that I gathered.
No, I don't have a hose.
Bro, it's fucking done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's literally fucking done, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Leaving the junkyard. First part for the rebuild, new counterbalance. Alright, well here is the 2G. Burn survivor. Second time it's been on fire conveniently in the same exact parking lot. Basically what I think happened was a ground wire that was held on by a bolt. The bolt wiggled loose, and then the ground wire arced against the firewall, and then the spark hit an oil leak, and then it just caught fire from there. Here's all this. Doesn't look like the shocks are too messed up. The grill is all deformed, which sucks because I really fucking like this grill. Hood's all messed up, which was already messed up from the first fire. Windshield's pretty bad. Cowl's destroyed. Wiring harnesses absolutely roached. Windshield wipers are cooked. I'm sure some of the wiring for the windshield wipers and the tubes for the sprayers are gone. I'm sure the sensors in the back of the motor are done for. Yeah, I don't know. She's pretty roached, but we're just gonna build her back better than ever. All right, it's officially been a week since the truck caught fire, but you might see there's not as much wiring because we finally got it the fuck out. This wiring was an absolute bitch to get out, but we're gonna pull it inside, and that way whenever the new wiring gets here, we can compare it and make sure it's the right one. All right, so I got my wiper arms here. I'm gonna go ahead, hit them with some Scotch-Brite, and I got some black flat paint. These are gonna look so much better. All right, got them all Scotch-Brited up. I'm gonna go ahead, wipe them down with a little bit of acetone, and then we're gonna spray some paint. All right, so these windshield wiper arms dry. Like you guys saw, I got this new counterbalance. I know it's not necessary, but I want to go ahead and clean it up with some acetone just to get it nice and ready for this truck. Why didn't you guys tell me that acetone melts plastic? What the fuck? Well, I got it cleaned up about as good as I could with this industrial purple degreaser. And so, you know, whenever I take it to the truck wash and actually like scrub in some soap, it'll look a lot better. First coat of paint is dry, it's looking good. Going in for the second. Another day, another dollar, chat. We're about to throw our third and final coat of paint on these windshield wiper arms. They're looking pretty good, definitely a lot better than they did, but let's get one more coat on just to make sure these are really nice. All right, it's been a week of me looking at this sad, burnt and destroyed wiring harness, but we got the new one off eBay, $130. No clue if it works, but this weekend I'm gonna lock in, get it set up good so it's comfortable to work outside in the Alaska cold, and then just lock in and get this shit done. All right, guys, it is insanely late right now. It's about 7 p.m. here in Alaska, and it's pitch black, of course. We got the 2G. We got a little hut made up. Let me give you guys a little tour. Hit my head, don't worry about it. We got the harness. We got a little propane heater, some lightage. We got some tools, speaker, charger, gloves, more tools. What else could you need? Tonight, I'm wanting to have this harness in all the way and started the truck. All right, so we got a lot of stuff on the back of the motor plugged in. Got the alternator fully plugged in, except for this wire. I can't find where it goes. All right, guys, so been a couple days since I got some work done on here. basically everything's going pretty good. I got the BCM plugged in, computer plugged in, alternator done, most of the motor is done. I got the grid heater plugged in. I just got new bolts to plug in the grid heater relays, and I got a couple of little connectors done. And I want to take these covers for the rear taillights off. Even though these don't work, I'm not going to take them out because they'll have huge holes in the rear bumper. But I want to go ahead and repaint these because they are really messed up finish wise, and I think it'll make it look a lot better. All right, well, long story short, I got them out. Just snipped the wires pretty much. These were a pain to get out because there was mud covering all of these bolts all around. I wonder why there was mud. But like I said, I cut these because these don't even work. I don't know if it's just the lights are burnt out or if it's something with the wiring, but I'm trying to eliminate as much of the external wiring on this truck as I can so it does not catch on fire again. But tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead, clean these up, and prep the surface here, and then just throw some probably matte black paint on them just to freshen them up. All right, so it's been a couple hours since the last clip, but I got both light pods all cleaned up with some Dawn dish soap, dried off. I got the surface that I'm painting scuffed up, and I got the lenses masked off. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on a box to paint, and then we're gonna go ahead and shoot some adhesion promoter, primer, paint, and then clear coat. All right, so I couldn't find any adhesion promoter, so we're just gonna run a coat of high build primer on these, no adhesion promoter. And I got my flat back paint and then my clear coat. So let's give this baby some primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry for a full 24 hours, and then when I get home tomorrow, I'll go ahead and shoot the paint. Coats of black paint on here. I'm gonna go ahead and spray a coat of some rust tough clear finish over this, get them shining, then we can throw them back in the truck. Alright, this clear coat should be about dry. We're gonna go ahead and peel this tape off here. So now that the light pods are in, I'm gonna go ahead and wire wheel all these bolts to get them nice and shiny.